All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a couple of real people out there just like you and just like me. All right, here's Landfall. This is a band from Brazil. This is their album Elevate. Came out, I believe, toward the beginning of this year, probably back in January. It's good if you like Mr. Big and Journey-ish sounding stuff. Their singer has got that classic high tenor voice. Some people call him the Brazilian version of Steve Perry. He doesn't sound exactly like Steve because nobody does, but he's really good. Guy Oliver is his name, and he's a great lead singer and frontman. You know who also is a great lead singer and frontman? Roger Daltrey. Roger has been in the news lately, and apparently he was asked a question about whether or not The Who would be recording new music. And this is what Roger says. He's on point. He's making a lot of sense here. He says, "We released an album 4 years ago, and it did nothing," referring to the 2019 album Who. Maybe not the greatest title for an album. Anyway, he says, "What's the point?" And he goes on to say, "It's a great album too." And it is. That album had some really great music on there. I'm not going to say it was like their best album, in how many years, but it kind of was because they don't release a lot of music, or they haven't for quite some time. So I was pretty excited about that album. But he's right. And this is the deal in today's music world. It's all about the old stuff if you're a band like The Who. He went on, by the way, to lay the blame on record companies, noting that despite the fact their fan bases range from 80 years old all the way down to 8 years old, companies just don't do the same job as they used to. He's referring to the record labels that used to actually go out there and promote stuff. He's living in the past, just like me. We're both Roger Daltrey and me. Roger and me. We're both living in the past. Now, ironically, Pete Townsend is about to release a new single called "Can't Outrun the Truth," and that'll be coming out March the 24th. So, Pete putting out music. Roger says no deal, and I understand where he's coming from. Older bands putting out new stuff, it just doesn't go anywhere. I mean, even the younger bands, like some of the bands that I showcase, you promote it, you talk about it, people will go ahead and stream the music, but it won't get into the radio consciousness. It just won't. These programmers, they don't have room for this stuff. Even if it sounds like all the other stuff they're playing, they just can't make room on their precious playlist for a new song by The Who, or pick a band. Yes just dropped a tune today too, and it's really good. The band Yes. And I was a little so-so on John Davison, but the song is fantastic. The production is excellent. Sounds like something Yes would do. And if you're a prog rock fan, you should go listen to that. I might even purchase a copy. Who knows? Just like I bought this baby right here to promote. And again, nobody's really going to pay much attention to it. So the theme of this video is people are going to stick to their old music. They don't care about new music by old bands. We saw that last year too when Journey came out with Freedom. I know some of the production issues with it, but the tunes weren't bad. If you go and listen to it, sounds like Journey. And, if you're tired of listening to the same Journey songs over and over again, which again, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people just keep listening to the same music over and over again. And I don't know what to do about that. Back in the day, we were all kind of moving forward along the musical timeline, and we were always looking forward to the stuff that was coming next. I think what happened is the music industry, the record industry, the radio industry basically trained people not to look forward to any of this stuff. And they also made it more difficult to find. Now, again, if you're on a streaming platform, that's great, but you don't know, who just dropped a tune unless you have some kind of a search set up or notifications. It's too complicated. It just is. I mean, look, I am kind of pushing back a little on the technology because, again, I have a turntable, for instance. I listen to CDs in the car. So, yeah, I'm a complete throwback. And so I'm not very representative of most people who consume music these days, and they typically do it on a streaming platform. Anyway, bottom line here is Roger Daltrey is right. He is 100% right. And, it's kind of sad. I think The Who is still on tour, right? I'm not sure, but I think they're still out there. I know Roger walked off here in Florida because his voice just gave out. But I've heard some of it, and he sounds, for 78, he sounds pretty good. So if you've got the opportunity to go see The Who, do it, because I'm not sure these guys are going to be out there for too much longer. All right, folks, this video is done. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. We had some monetization issues today. I'm not sure what prompted that, but I need your support. If you can watch the videos, share the videos, put them on repeat play, whatever you need to do. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so via Patreon. There is a link on the banner of the YouTube page. You can also check out YouTube memberships, which is really easy to do if you want to support the channel. Again, I appreciate everybody else who's already doing just that, and I will see you all soon.